Hello, Yu-Gi-Oh! Dynasty. Hello, Yu-Gi-Oh! Community. It's your boy Cheesemo back with another MVP clip or Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel clip. So, you guys are probably wondering, Cheese, why didn't you stream today? I was waiting for the stream. I was looking forward to the extreme. I wanted to see the stream. Well, you see, I was kind of doubting myself to play because, like I said, 3 days ago, when the Horus engine came out, I was stuck in Plat 3 for 3 hours. And then we streamed 2 days later, and then I was able to get to Plat 2. Wasn't easy. I didn't D-rank from Plat 2. I was just in Plat 2 consistently the whole time. I win, I lose, 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 I win, I lose. No matter how hard I try, no matter what board I make, these guys had a way out. Most of their ways out was Maxx C. So I would have to say 95% of the time when I was losing, it was because they had Maxx C. The other 5% I lost was because they went first. But throughout all those losses, I had full combo. I was able to set up board. I was able to set up interruptions. I was able to play gay back. Now, let's dissect this clip here. So this is the first match I had after I won. This was my rank up game. And I knew I was up against Dinos because he just kept activating miss in his hand. Now every time I fight Dinos, I fight them going second, and I fight their full board breaking going second hand. Like I have two monster negates that negate the hand in the graveyard. Only two. So Mist is one, and then the Dino Wrestler is two, and then he was able to set up the Fleur, and then he was able to summon Tyrannosaurus, so it didn't matter if I activated Hope Harbinger. Shit, I should have activated that sooner. Bait out the Fleur, and then when he attacks, just summon Galaxy Eyes, and then banish his card. But it didn't go the way I wanted to, and I think even if he negated, he was still going to go into this card anyways, because these guys that are in Plat 2 on the verge of getting to Plat 1, they're not retarded, and they're looking at every activation you do and everything that you're trying to set up. They're paying attention, and they're able to fuck over your board. Now, the second reason I didn't want to do the stream today was because I needed to just get to Plat 1 so that when we stream tomorrow, it'll be an easy stream, because I don't D-rank. My hands is consistent, and my board is consistent. My deck is consistent. As long as my deck is consistent, I can win. And if the game lets me go first, I can win. But these fucking clowns, bro, they have so much hand traps. I can't even fucking comprehend this. And if I didn't have Ash in my hand, I would have been a dead man. So look at this. I'm like, this is an easy win. I activate Ash. Oh no, it's not even this duel. It's another duel. Another duel, I activated Ash. Stop hitting his Maxx C because I'm going first. Motherfucker has Ghost Bell. Motherfucker has Gamma. Motherfucker has Effect Veer. Motherfucker has Imperm. And I'm like, these niggas is making me toxic. And you know, as I was dueling, I was talking to my mom about some real life shit. You know, I got laid off from my full-time job. I had 2 jobs last year and shit like that, and my money was great. All from now, I probably would have had $7,000, but the jobs that I work at aren't really consistent jobs. The work field right now, the work market right now in Canada, mostly Toronto, is not really the best. And automotive is pretty much dead because the electric cars are coming in. And I was out of work for like 2 months, 2-3 months. And I wasn't able to get employment insurance back and shit, and doesn't matter. My mom was telling me about, you know, getting a better job than this landscaping job that I'm in at right now, where, you know, I'm barely working Monday to Friday. They got me on call and shit like that. I'm getting 17 hours per week. That's $301 a week. That's so trash. And my mom was talking to me on real life shit while I'm dueling. And just like, and you know, cheesemo is a great word because I get my strength from getting angry. Most of the times if you guys see me in the stream, I'm calm as fuck. But that's only because you guys are there. And, you know, I feel very motivated to show you guys how powerful my deck is. Show how good Utopia is. Show how greater Utopia would be if Sage was a fucking quick play. Or if Onomatopoeia was a normal summon quick play. You know, like if you send those cards to the graveyard and they just come back, this deck would be easily fucking tier 3. So here I kind of fucked up my combo because, you know, I was fighting so much people with hand traps. So I fucking activated the spell card and I sold myself a little bit. But I think we clutched this match. I can't remember. But listen. So I'm getting mad. And I'm dueling. And that's only making me even stronger because my mom's telling me real life shit. And she's trying to tell me to, you know, get something better and not wait around. And that, you know, this job isn't consistent enough. And, you know, I applied to 18 different places and none of them fucking accepted me despite all my work experience and everything. You know, other people are just more fit than me, I guess. Or they got recommended better or whatever. I don't know what it is. But the fact remains is that when I said to myself I was gonna get on, not stream, and get to plat 1, I wasn't fucking around at all. I think I did like 8 duels. I fought a super samurai. At the end of the clip, I show you guys all the decks that I fought, and I show you guys all the cards they had in their deck. The rank climb to get to diamond is even more challenging than ever before. People are getting so frustrated. These kids must either be going second consistently with their meta deck, and that's why they're putting even more hand traps. Like when I went up against a guy that had fucking Gamma in his hand, I was like, bro, I'm getting sold. When I went up against a guy and then he activates Maxx C, I activate Call by the Grave, he activate Ghost Spell. I'm like, why is he running Ghost Spell in this deck? All these meta players or these kids like it's right here. So I activate Call by, this is full combo right here. And he has Ghost Spell. Ain't that ironic? Ain't that ironic? So I know I lost. But I'm here thinking, okay, if he has Ghost Spell and Ash Blossom, there's no possible way that he may have full combo. But I'm a retard because all meta is combos. They can run a million hand traps in their deck and it won't brick their deck. Actually, it makes their deck even stronger because they can brick, but with a million hand traps, so you can't play. And then when it's their turn, oh damn boy, they got full fucking combo to dick ride you with. This fucking guy drew into another Maxx C, and I think this is the Super Samurai guy I'm fighting right now. So I'm thinking to myself, I don't know what deck he's running. So I'm saying to myself, okay, instead of me going into double, where he probably has Ash Blossom or Imperm, let me just go into Abyss Dweller, negate the graveyard, and have a monster negate. So it's one card combo I can stop, and then I don't have to worry about his graveyard, right? And then I'm like, I still have the Horus next turn, so it doesn't really seem like a big waste. Now, when I negated this card effect, I had to cancel Jumper from the graveyard, because if I would have reactivated Jumper, then he would have been able to reactivate Gamma, and then he would have got an easy defleur first turn. That's why I canceled the effect of Photon Jumper, because Gamma can just reactivate again, so it didn't really make any fucking sense. But by doing so, I don't have an extension for next turn, and I probably don't have another turn. So now if I was up against what's that deck called? tier elements, they would have fucking surrendered if they couldn't stop the Abyss Dweller. Because their whole deck relies on the fucking graveyard. And even if they Xyz summon into that little fucking Xyz card they used to still do full combo, I would have negated that shit anyways. So either or, I would have survived. And I haven't fought a Super Samurai deck in 2 seasons. And these guys don't need their graveyard, bro. They're just special summoning from the hand, special summoning cards back from the graveyard. I was getting cheese, bro. I think after this match, I go edit my extra deck. I take out Star Liege, and I put this Xyz monster where when I detach a material, both players cannot special summon monsters from the graveyard at all. I was that mad. And you hear me, like, I'm still in a conversation with my mom about how to get myself back on track here and how to get something good going on with myself. And I was losing my fucking mind. I was like, you know what, cheesemo? There's a lot of anime kids out there that use anime decks, that use decks that they feel proud of. They don't want to use meta, and they would watch you, and they'll be rooting for you. So, you know, they're probably in Plat 4, Plat 5, Plat 3, and they're rooting you on to get to fucking Diamond rank. Where they struggle, at least they want someone else with the same creativity to succeed. So I'm thinking about all these things, and I'm just saying to myself that, you know, I don't want to let my subscribers down. I don't want to let down my friends. I want to do better in my life. I'm like, I'm not going to lose to these piss poor CP duelists. For those who don't know what a CP is, it's a copy and paste duelist. And beat the fuck out of me. Now with my decks, I wouldn't call you guys a CP duelist. Why? Because the Utopia decks that you guys are using aren't really that strong. The whole purpose of me making these decks, the whole purpose of me showing you how strong for instance Utopia is and how consistent I can get it to Diamond, is to make your life easier. These meta decks, a fucking guy that has never played this game can use a meta deck, look a combo on YouTube and fucking win. But and when you put him up against you that probably has a lot of knowledge on this game and you know, a lot of creativity, you're losing to a trash can that couldn't even win with his deck that he felt passionate with. Because the only reason these guys are using these meta decks is to rank climb into Diamond or to get to Masters. If you ask any of these kids to try to use an anime deck and try to do it, because you see, people forget what an anime deck gives off. If you're using an anime deck and you're able to beat the best decks in this game, climbing to go to, this is when I put the fucking card in, climbing to fucking Diamond rank, that shows that you're even more creative and strong and determined duelist than any other meta player in this game. When you look at all the streamers, everybody, fucking Master Central and Team Samurai and all these guys, all of them use meta to climb rank. They're very smart duelists, don't get me wrong. They've participated in tournaments. They know this game better than me, better than anybody on the face of this planet. But in terms of climbing rank in this, even DK, none of these guys use anime decks. They don't sit there and try to use the 20,000 or 15,000 cards in this game to make the deck strong enough to get it. Because you see, the thing is, I do believe that any deck can get to Diamond rank, but you do have to have the consistency. The thing with a meta deck is you don't have to put any consistency in it. You don't have to put any brain power into it. The deck is already designed to be great. The deck was born out of a machine to be great. I had to. They brought in a new Galaxy engine. I always had trouble beating Access 8 players. And I'm looking at the Galaxy cards. I'm like, okay, this goes into this. This goes into that. Photon Jumper's a warrior card. Photon Emperor's a warrior card. Photon Emperor can come back when a Photon or Galaxy card is on the field. I can change him to a level 4 or level 8. I can get an additional normal summon, which is no different than Flounderies. I literally put my brain in, and I made probably one of the strongest Utopia decks out there in the community, and that's no cap. I think all of us are great duelists. I just think if you put the time and energy in the game and the brain power in the game, you can do it. One of my subscribers, an incredible Egyptian god card duelist. I have his clip on the stream. I can't remember what hour it was, but I was showing his replays on the stream, and he built a Horus Egyptian god card deck. And not only are all 3 Egyptian god cards in his deck, not only can he summon any god card he wants on his first turn, but he also has the god card support cards that he consistently gets. Draw power. He's got it all. You know, him going second with, you know, a bunch of spear modes in his hand, he can do a lot of fucking damage. His deck was fascinating and his mind was creative. And right now he's plat 3. I don't know if he's plat 2 now or what, but he beat a full power labyrinth combo. He beat just so much fucking meta with that deck. So listen, don't let nobody tell you you fucking can't do it. Don't let nobody tell you that you're a retard, or why would you use a weak deck or thing, because these kids, they have no patience. No fucking patience to sit there and use their brain and build a strong deck. They want the deck to be strong when they get it. For instance, today I made a cool Dark Magician, Red Eyes, Blue Eyes deck. The win ratio for the deck is negative. So out of like 10, 11 games I did, I lost 8 times. Or something like. No, I won 8 times and I lost 11 times. Right? And the deck can't go on a streak like how my Utopia deck does, and the deck isn't designed to create a fucking negate board like my Utopia deck does. The deck is just a for fun deck. So I'm like, okay, let me go into casual rank real quick and just have fun with the deck. Maybe I'm gonna fight a Jinzo deck. Maybe I'm going to fight a Cyber Dragon deck. Maybe I'm going to fight a Crystal Beast deck or whatever. The only decks I was fighting was the meta. I was fighting the same fucking meta decks I fight in Plat 2. And I'm like, are you fucking serious, bro? First match, Tier Element. Second match, I fight fucking, Third match, I'm fighting Super Samurai. Fourth match, I'm fighting Tier Element Horus. Fifth match, I'm fighting Labyrinth. Sixth match, I'm fighting Runic Stun. Seventh match, like, bro, I'm like, this isn't even fucking casual, bro. I'm like, this isn't even fucking casual. I'm literally fighting the same decks I fight in Plat. Well-built, strong decks. These motherfuckers weren't bricking, and they were drawing Maxx C. And I didn't change my deck. I was like, whatever, you know, like, I wanted to come to casual to boost my confidence, so when I go into rank, I whoop ass, I get to Plat 1, I post a clip online, you guys give me a round of applause, and I go to fuck to sleep, you know. Got work tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? But, bro, I go on ranked, and as you're seeing in the gameplay, I'm fighting one of the most toxic decks with the most toxic hand traps. Let me tell you something. When you get to Plat 2, I do not give a fuck how many times you get hand trapped. That doesn't mean in your big brain that you should put a million hand traps in your deck as well. Because let me tell you something. I said it before earlier, a couple minutes ago. A meta deck can run hand traps or 12 hand traps in their deck and still combo. Still get their 1-card combo. If you're using an anime deck or using a regular deck that you designed, do not start putting 12 or 15 hand traps in your deck to beat these guys. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you are going to brick. And if you're not bricking, you're going to brick on your fucking rank up games. Consistently. On a consistent rate. And the more you brick, the more you're back inside that fucking crab pile. And these motherfuckers are just going to keep pulling you down. They don't want you to get to Plat 1. They want you to stay in Plat 2. And fighting the same trash decks. So this was this Access 8 player. I didn't even know he was using Access 8. But it was Access 8. The moment I saw this card, I knew it was Access 8 Horus. It's just I stopped his Horus combo-ish. And it's Access 8 Horus stun, bro. Make it make sense, brother. I can't even do my full combo because he's got a Hope Harbinger on the fucking field. So it's trolling at its best. I can't play, so I just fucking surrendered. Because I was checking the card to make sure if it was once per turn he can activate both effects. But he can activate both effects in the same turn. So there we go. I lost another rank up game, bro. 2. And I was getting mad. I was getting frustrated. I was getting so fucking angry. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with my fucking deck. And I'm getting beat up by these fucking trash cans. And I'm just double checking if my consistency is still good. And I'm like, alright, let's get back into it. Because guys, listen, consistency is important. As long as, like for instance, even if you were going second and you had full fucking combo, that's enough to play around all his shit. You can put Curry in your deck, but you have no way to search it. Curry only works best in Snake Eyes because they can search it. It's a fire monster. It works good in Rescue Ace because they can search it. It's a fire monster. It works good in one more deck. I just can't fucking remember. Maybe Salaman Great. They're fire monsters. But it does not work in just any random deck. You can't search it out randomly in any other deck. But man, was I getting fucking frustrated, bro. This was probably the hardest rank up I've ever had to do in all of Master Duel. Last season I was Diamond 4. I got it with deck, different Utopia deck. It was the Shark deck, Shark Xyz deck. The Utopia Xyz full armor Shark deck. That was what I got to Diamond 4 with. So the Horus deck is now the 3rd deck I've ever used out of all my Utopia decks that was able to get to Plat 1. So I need to push and get it to Diamond because Horus is 10 times stronger than that Shark deck. And I don't know if you guys saw on the stream yesterday, but I put the Shark engine in my deck and I still couldn't get out of Plat 2. So that implies that as good as the deck was last season, the deck hits a glass season here. And when I took it out and I just kept the Horus shit, you know, so now I think I'm on my rank up game again. I can't even remember what deck I'm up against here. Look at this beautiful fucking hand, bro. Oh, this was the fucking, I think this is the last duel. This was the fucking, he was full power Snake Eyes, pure Snake Eyes. And he's got 1,000,000 hand traps in his deck. But what you guys don't understand is that he bricked, but he just has hand traps. He just has everything to stop everything that I'm trying to do. Look at that. I got Veilered. I'm surprised he didn't have fucking Maxx C. But this duel was all about the heart of the cards for me because I just needed one level 4. It could have been any level 4, and that was GG. That was clutch. This is why this deck's fucking 8 interruption full board combo is so dangerous. Because just when you think, just when they think they can attack me, just when they think they got game, they get hit with some next shit. So I was able to play around his little 2 fucking monster negates here, and I'm still able to do full combo. The only problem is that I couldn't do full board. I would say this is like mid because of the amount of hand traps that I got hand trapped. So like I said, guys, the deck you're using from me is like a Christmas gift. It's a breath of fresh air. It's a weight off your shoulder. Because I've seen so many Utopia boards with the pure Utopia engine that just do not win games. It's absolutely embarrassing when I see, when I know how powerful Utopia is and everybody's just using it the improper way, or putting so many ZW cards in the deck when you don't need so many ZW cards except Edgeclaw. Because everybody uses Imperm and evenly match. People want to pop your board, yeah, you could have Sage, but that's still going to brick your deck. Just even having 2 ZW cards bricks your deck. So right here I got a little nervous, because he popped all my shit. And then in the graveyard, look at his second effect that he activates. Monster Reborn, and I knew which card he was going to get. He was going to get my 99. The problem is here is he thinks he has game, but when 99 attacks, it does not lower the attack points of my card. So I summon Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. He attacks into it, and I protect Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from being destroyed by battle. He ends his turn. I draw into Ash. This is how toxic a fucking meta deck is, okay? You guys are going to see exactly what he draws. So he already used Bonfire, right? That was already in his hand, right? Look at the first card he draws. It's another fucking Bonfire. So if I didn't have Ash, he would have had full combo right now. And I would have been fucked. So I'm praying to get a level 4 and I get Red Reboot. I'm like, oh my god, dude. So I attack him with another Galaxy Eye Stream of Destruction. This is his last turn. Look at everything he had, bro. Monster Reborn, Bonfire, draws another Bonfire, Effect Failure, Imperm. Like, bro, I drew into my level 4. It's fucking over, dude. I activate this effect. I bring back my level 4. It could be any level 4. It doesn't really fucking matter. I overlay. I go into Galaxy Eyes, Galaxy or whatever. I attack. I banish. And I kill him. Look at these decks that I had to fight just to get to Plat 1. Look at the amount of hand traps I had to go through just to get to Plat 1. And now you're going to see all the decks that I fucking had to fight. You can pause, copy their decks if you want to, but their decks were not strong enough to high-five the sky, if you know what I'm trying to say. I'm grateful that I'm able to get to Plat 1. Tomorrow we'll stream and we'll get to Diamond 5 no matter what. If it fucking kills me. Have a good day and peace.